Good day, everyone. Basketballer here. We are now on this January 30, 2024 NBA Game Day. We have like 5 games for today. And to kick things off, this is an interconference battle between Utah Jazz and the New York Knicks. This one will happen at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 8:30 a.m. here in Manila. And I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Basketballer. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Approaching this game, the Utah Jazz, they got a record of 24 wins and 24 losses, while the New York Knicks, they actually display a record of 30 wins and 17. Both teams are actually doing good, but, the New York Knicks are basically doing better, as you can see, but at least both teams are at 500% and above. As we all know, we actually provide free picks right here in our YouTube channel. But for those who would want to avail our premium picks or premium packages, you might want to reach us through our Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, or even Messenger account. Just go ahead and take a look at the descriptions of our videos and you would see the details right there. By the way, the spread that is given is minus 4.5, and that's given towards the New York Knicks. Now, the New York Knicks, they would have the home court advantage on this. And not only that, they also have the advantage in terms of momentum. Man, approaching this game, the New York Knicks, they are on fire. They are like the hottest team in the league, right? Let me see. Yep, they have the longest active winning streak, which is at 7. All right, so approaching this game, they are on a 7-game winning streak, and for their last 10 games, the Knicks have won 8. Actually, they are at number 4 right now in the Eastern Conference. Well, for Utah Jazz, approaching this game, they are coming off a loss. They actually lost that match against the Brooklyn Nets last night. Um, and approaching this game, that's just one loss. And for their last 10 games, Utah Jazz, they have won 6. So it's not like, the Utah Jazz are really struggling big time, but they are having a hard time on this road, on this road trip that they're having. Again, they lost against Brooklyn Nets right now. Yesterday, and now they are up against the New York Knicks. Now, in terms of fatigue, well, both teams had games last night, so we can just skip that part. And let's just go ahead and take a look at the availability and health of both teams. Now, for the New York Knicks, I see a bit long list in their IL. I mean, Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, they are both out. And we have Anunoby and Fournier both listed as game time decision. So again, 2 players are confirmed out. 2 players are at game time decision. And those are, again, Anunoby and Fournier. Now, for Utah Jazz, this is the advantage that they have against the New York Knicks. I don't see anyone in their injury list or anyone who is not available for their team. Now, this is going to be very tricky. I mean, the New York Knicks, just like what I said earlier, they are at home. They are on a roll, 7-game winning streak. But then they have some players who are missing. And then again, that's Julius Randle. Julius Randle right there. We ain't sure if Anunoby will be playing, but he is tagged as game time decision. So there is still this possibility, right? So again, those are the things that you might want to consider if you are actually looking to put money on the Knicks. Now, for Utah Jazz, I gotta say that for their last 10 games, they have done good. They have won 6, right? But they are struggling towards the latter part of that 10-game stretch. Again, they lost their game against the Brooklyn Nets. This is the second game in their 2 nights, and this is gonna be their 3rd game in 4 nights. So. In terms of fatigue, I know both teams had games last night, but the Knicks may have a slight advantage in terms of that because again, Utah, they have been on the road and they haven't been that good for the past few days, or let me say for this week. The spread is minus 4.5. I'm looking at Utah Jazz. They have a good chance if they would actually have a very good game inside the paint. I mean, they won't have the Knicks won't have Robinson. We all know that. Of course, Randle is also out, and Randle will be out for like weeks. So if Utah Jazz would be able to exploit the paint and would be able to attack the New York Knicks, would be able to perhaps grab some fouls, go to the free throw lines, they may have a chance. But the New York Knicks, looking at how they looking at how they have been doing lately, man, their defense is just tremendously great. I'm not sure if Anunoby will be playing, but if ever he won't be there, Hartenstein is actually doing great. Achua, who actually came with Anunoby from Toronto Raptors, he is also helping out. I mean, Sims, a very young big, you know, he is very ready whenever his number is being called. So again, Utah Jazz, they got some advantages over the New York Knicks because of the Knicks' injuries and because of the Knicks' some players are being out. But I'm going to stick with the New York Knicks. They have been on the roll. Their defense is tremendously great, while Utah's defense is really like so porous, if you know what I'm saying. Man, they got burned by Brooklyn Nets, and Brooklyn Nets, they are even having a hard time winning for the past couple of weeks. But then again, they got burned by the Nets, Brooklyn Nets, at that. So I'm assuming that it will be another win for the New York Knicks, and this one will actually give them a continuous run. In terms of the spread of minus 4.5, it's not that big, so I'm gonna stick with the New York Knicks with minus 4.5. I expect another huge game from Brunson right here. He would actually step up, as he knows that he would actually need to score more than usual. Again, our pick would be the New York Knicks minus 4.5. Peace out. Pasay love. God bless.